What the fuck is going on, guys? It's your boy Nick Boklage. We're here with another live stream today. Gonna be drafting a banger of a team. I'm rocking my nose air breathing thing. Some might call it a band-aid. Get some good deep breaths in. We're rocking also the Saratoga. Shout out to Brees Hall in the thumbnail. We're doing a underdog big board draft. We need 4 more people. Let me send some invites out. Let me see if I'm even live, actually. Okay, we're live. Let's go. Welcome anyone in the chat. Okay, we're live. What the fuck is up, guys? How you guys doing today? Happy Monday morning. Just hitting some people up. I'll leave this stay. Fuck. A couple of my boys, they live in New York and they can't draft with me, but they could live through me. All right. All right. We need one more person for this live stream. Or for the draft. I'm sorry. Okay. Cool. We're filled. Let's see where we get to pick. All right. So we have the 1.5. Nice. $1.5. I'm hoping JJ falls. If not, we shall see. First time trying the this is a Saratoga sparkling. Perfect, just like regular water, but 4 times as expensive. No crazy news. I kind of went over some things yesterday. Brees Hall, he's gonna be a faller. I mean, there's a lot of bad smoke around him. I don't know what the Jets are gonna do. I think I saw something where Genty might be, but we'll see. I mean, there's a price for anybody. So if Brees starts going in the 40s, I'm sure that's going to feel like a steal to where he was going. Excuse me, but for me, I'll still take Hampton and James Cook and Chase Brown over him. So we have Chase, Barkley, Bijan, and Jefferson go. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs, I think, is a great pick no matter what. I do like... we're just going to go Gibbs. We're going to go with the younger Alvin Kamara. I'm taking this tape off. These, they work a little bit. It does kind of like give you more airway to breathe through your nostrils. But for me, with glasses, it keeps falling off and it's just annoying. That Spags stream, am I right? All right, so we're pick 20, and we're 12 picks away, but I do like to map out kind of what I want to attack before and just kind of prep a little bit. So our next pick is a 2.8, 20, and then we have the 29. I mean, we have Gibbs we're starting off with. In this range, I would like a receiver. If Ladd falls to us, if Brown falls to us. If not, then Taylor, Bucky, Jacobs are interesting. Trey McBride is a tight end that I think I just like taking in this range with some guys that have question marks like Tyreek, Jason. Like right here, like give me Higgins over JSN. I think I'm out on JSN. He's a great player. Fantasy managers. He's Sam Darnold. I don't think's a good fit with his style. Also, maybe Sam Darnold just sucks dick again, and he's just a terrible quarterback. Then you have Cooper Kupp coming, where they kind of play the same role. I don't know, just a weird fit for that offense. What? Yeah, so not the biggest Jason fan. It's refreshing. I'll give it that. All right, so we're up in 3 picks. We're up in 2 picks. Drake London, Ladd. Gonna put in my K. All right, so we do have Ladd fall to us. I'm gonna snatch him up. I am a Ladd guy, as in I just think he's a good player. I think he's a good pick. If we're comparing the receivers that went into this range last year, we have Jalen Waddle, Chris Olave, Devontae Smith, T. Higgins, and what Ladd showed as a rookie, he looked like he was just dominating. Like he put up 1,100 receiving yards in the first year. I feel like that's very predictive for what he will do in his career. Justin Herbert, I mean, could throw for 4,500, 40 touchdowns. I wouldn't be surprised. Chargers might draft a receiver. That is definitely a possibility. But even if they do, there's no like super alpha receivers that I think is gonna just take away a target share from Ladd McConkey. So I like that pick. We're 5 picks away. So this guy goes the double Bengals, Chase T, and then he has Trey McBride. I don't really see anything too out of the normal. I mean, right here, Genty Brown, Brown pulls up a little bit. I wonder if he's going to try to pull Devontae and Hurts right here. CD and JT, that feels like a strong start. I mean, you have CD who could be the receiver 1 this year, and then JT could be. I mean, we know what JT could do. All right, I'm back on the clock. I think we're gonna go DJ Moore. Yeah, I think we're gonna go DJ Moore here. I'm really into Moore this year. I just think he's a good receiver. I want to draft players that I think are good on offenses that I think are good. No Keenan Allen, I don't think he's going to resign, so maybe more targets. Thanks, buddy. I mean, I like the start. Gibbs, Ladd, and Moore. Feels solid to me. Okay, okay. Yo, I can't wait for the draft. We are about a little more than 2 weeks away for some chaos, for some some people have some heavy bags in these best ball streets. Some people have 40, 50, 60% exposures. They have $1,000, $2,000 worth of entry fees on some of these rookies. So they will be glued, their eyes will be glued to the TV, trying to and praying and willing for the best landing spots for these rookies. So I called it. You know, when you've been in fantasy for so long, you just develop an awareness and you know ball like me. I mean, right here, I knew it. Once he took AJ at the turn, it was chalkwork that he was gonna go Smith and Hurts. I think that's a viable strategy. I have no problem with that. You know, get a little unique, get a little different. Pair Genty with the Eagle stack rare. We do see Brees at 35, so not into the 40s just yet. But my prediction is he will be in the 40s at some point. So we're up in a couple picks, and one of the reasons why I went DJ Moore is because I felt comfortable with getting an RB. If Chase Brown falls, I must. Okay, he doesn't fall. That's fine. Um, it's hard to pass on Jaden Daniels too, man. Like, I love Daniels. I think Daniels is a stud, and he could spike like crazy. I also think Amaro Hampton is undervalued. We're gonna go Hampton just because I feel a lot more comfortable getting late round quarterbacks than I do RBs at the moment. And I think Hampton's someone that's gonna rise after the draft. But it is hard to pass on Daniels. Like, that is one thing that I have to really commit myself to this year because I want to be heavy on Daniels this year. Like, I think Daniels is someone that's could break the slate. I feel different about Daniels than I do someone like Hurts, where Hurts, I love Hurts. I've been a Hurts fan, but I am starting to worry that the luck might run out on the rushing touchdowns. Um, I don't know. Like, I think he's a good quarterback, but I think Daniels is superior to him, as in just the potential of being a better passer, getting more rushing yards, and then maybe if he could look into like 11 total rushing touchdowns, he could just be OP. So we're up in 5 picks. 5.5. Okay. Yo, what's up, Timothy Clark? Appreciate that. You like the little Brees Hall thumbnail, aka Aston Hall? I mean, they look like brothers. They have the same last name. I think it works. All right. We have a Gibbs, Hampton, Ladd, DJ Moore build. Um, you know what? I just feel comfortable taking Chris Olave. Addison, I like. Waddle, I like. Debo's cool. Kittle's obviously, he's a stud at tight end. Chris Olave, man. I mean, first 2 years, put over 1,000 yards receiving. He showed that he's talented. He showed that he could, be a legit receiver two in the league. He just can't stay healthy with concussions. And I understand that's risky. But and I think if we look at the board right here, I think Chris Olave is similar to Devontae Smith. I think Chris Olave is similar to Marvin Harrison. I think Chris Olave could be similar to Garrett Wilson. I think Chris Olave could go out 85, 1,200, and 7 touchdowns. And that wouldn't surprise me one bit. And when I'm playing fantasy, I don't really care too much about injury risk. I'm just shooting for upside. You do want some floor. You want stability. Advancing is very important. But at the same time, you're playing a game with 225,000 other people. You kind of want to shoot for upside. And you want to try to get the nuts outcome. And Chris Olave is, to me, I mean, just not him. Like Waddle, another one where maybe the last 2 years are just who he is, but he is someone too that I think he's a much more talented player than what his ADP indicates. Debo, Joe Burrow, Juwan Jennings. I don't know how I feel about him or any of the 49er receivers at the moment. I have no rankings on them, as in I just don't know who I want more. Okay, so Sam Laporta correlates with Gibson. I also could take Golf later, but yeah, we'll just go Laporta for now. I would like if Laporta was going around TJ Hawkinson ADP. I would like that obviously a lot more. But I think the only thing that's selling me on Laporta, where I don't know if I'm not saying he's a great pick, but I think he's solid where he goes, is that I mean his rookie year he showed a lot of promise. He showed what he could do. Then he was disappointing last year, but down the stretch he did kind of get things together, and he was spiking. He was scoring touchdowns, and the hope is that he could just be that guy that gets you like 8 to 10 touchdowns. Where I think he can. I don't love the pick, but if I have Gibbs and I'm betting on that offense, I don't mind trying to correlate that. And it's also more about these receivers just stress me out. Like all the way to Josh Downs to Pickens. Like if you have Downs ahead of Pickens, like I'm not gonna like I'm cool with that. I think that's fair if you want to do that. So I'll just take a tight end that I think has highly weekly upside, and then I'll just draft the receiver that I think is pretty similar. I'm not too worried about the Lions offense, like losing Ben Johnson as LC. I think Ben Johnson's great, and I think he's a good offensive coordinator. And also, I don't think the Lions are going to be what they did last year. I mean, I think they were averaging like 33 points per game, which was like even like 4. That team is just so good. Like it's just stacked with talent. I think the Lions are a team that you just want to invest in. All right, so next pick we're gonna be looking at receiver for sure. Um, I think we're gonna go. Wow, Travis Hunter's been rising up more. You know what's gonna suck for me is when we'll go Luther Burden. I mean, he's an exciting player, and just hope he gets a good line spot. But what's gonna suck is that when if Travis Hunter gets drafted, let's say by the Browns or Giants, and he's just a full time receiver, and he just goes out there and puts up 1,200 and 8 touchdowns. I remember when the big board first dropped. I jumped into a draft. Travis Hunter went undrafted. And the reason why I didn't draft him was because I didn't see his name in the ADP at all. He was way below. And I was looking, I was like, where did Travis Hunter go? Didn't even get drafted. Insane. But it could still be a terrible pick. I mean, maybe he is a corner full time or half the time. I don't know. This is a weird situation. And watching camp and training camp and all that's going to be very telling to see what kind of news we could pick from it. Sam Lapines, what's up, sus? We got a back-to-back streaming. What the fuck? All right, so we have a Gibbs Hampton build, and we rocking Ladd, DJ, Chris Olave, Luther Burden, and a Sam Laporta. So I mean, right here, also I like the quarterback options I could take. I mean, so like Caleb will stack with more. Goff obviously will stack with the two Lions. Herbert with Ladd, and then Carr for Olave if I want to do that. Let me see. I kind of do feel like right here, like all the receivers, like Diggs is probably the one I would want the most. Receivers do get pretty ugly, and I think having 4 is fine right now, but I would prefer having 5 before I start reaching like the Quentin Johnson zone. But also, this is also a great spot to start taking my quarterbacks. I'm also a fan of Jalen Warren. Tony Pollard, I think, solid. So what we're gonna do is we're kind of just gonna. I think we're just gonna take the quarterbacks and just worry about everything else later. We're gonna go Caleb. I think Caleb. I mean, look right here. Rookie year, 3,500, 20 touchdowns, only 6 picks, and also he ran the ball for 500 rushing yards. I think he's underrated. I really do. I think Caleb had an underrated. Like his rookie year is kind of being overlooked for what he was able to do. You bring Ben Johnson, someone that I think showed that he could excel in offense, and Caleb, was a top prospect. A lot of people compared him to a Mahomes type of player when he was at USC. And I won't be surprised if Caleb just fucking goes ham and finish. If Caleb finishes as a quarterback 1, I wouldn't be surprised. Now that's a bold take, but like Caleb could run for like 600 rushing yards, 7, 8 rushing touchdowns. Maybe not that many rushing touchdowns, but like he could definitely get there. And he showed he could be a elite passer in college, and then he kind of had some glimpses last year of it. I don't know. I think Caleb and the Bears are a team that are gonna surprise some people. So with 3 picks, I think I kind of like Diggs, as my fifth receiver. I think that's very nice. But I also like pairing the quarterback. So one thing I might do actually is I wonder if Herbert could fall to me. Excuse me. Excuse moi. Because in the perfect world, I would take Diggs, and then actually I wouldn't take Diggs because he just went. So you know what? Fuck it, we ball. We're taking Goff. Week 17, Goff is throwing 2 receiving touchdowns to Gibbs and 2 receiving touchdowns. I think maybe week 17 they play. I don't know. I kind of like it. I think it's fun. Man, I went to the gym this morning. I walked like almost 10,000 steps on the treadmill, incline, do a little incline walking. Feel very, very good, very good. The only thing is hold up, what am I doing? Is my back is killing me right now. Okay. So this guy that built the Hertz double stack, he also doing a little boxing with Baker and Jalen McKillen. Just looking at this board, I wonder how different it's gonna be after the NFL draft and once BBM starts rolling in. So we're up in 3 picks, and Justin Herbert. You know what? Fuck it. If Justin Herbert falls, just take Herbert. Be done at quarterback. DeAndre Swift. Let's see this blurb about Jordan Mason. Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell expects Mason and Aiko to bring something to the table in goal line and short yardage situation. Blah blah blah. I mean, this just is more bullish for Mason and it's more bearish for Jones. I mean, it looks like Mason's gonna be like maybe like 40% of the snaps. It's pretty nice for a offense that could be really good. So Herbert does fall. If we take Herbert, we're done at quarterback. And you know what? Okay, hear me out, guys. We're going to go Herbert. So we go 3 straight quarterbacks. We go Caleb, Goff, and Herbert. I like this trio a lot. I think this trio is great to have in a 20-round format. I mean, you have 3 teams that could be really good, offenses that could be really good. Now, I take Herbert over Swift because I think one Swift could be a good pick. I just don't want to deal with that uncertainty right now where Swift could end up. I mean, if the Bears draft, like, let's say Travion Henderson in the 2nd round, or I don't know, someone highly, like, Swift's going to fall big time. And Herbert, I mean, he's locked in, obviously, as a quarterback there. He could be a quarterback 1. He could be spike weeks. And I trust myself finding, maybe a couple running backs I could hit. Then I do quarterback right now. And, I'm a sucker for stacks. I mean, it feels nice to get, 3 quarterbacks all stacked with your top guys. It's pretty sexy. Mason should go over Charbs. Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I would project Mason to get more volume than Charbs. Also, I would project Mason to be on the better team. The only thing for Charbs is that if maybe is it a new coaching staff for Seattle? No, I don't think so. I was gonna say, is it? I don't know. I'm tripping. But yeah, I think Mason over Charbs is fair. So we have a 3-2-4-1 build. Okay, our quarterbacks were set. And now we're probably gonna pound RB and receiver for the next few rounds. We don't have two RBs. Keenan Coleman, man. Keenan Coleman. I could take Coleman. I don't know if I want to. I could just bet that maybe he could take a leap this year, but I don't feel great about it. Tank is an interesting guy where it's like, man, like if the Jags don't, draft their RB, I could see some stuff with him. But fuck it. We'll go Tank, man. We'll go low. Frank the Tank action. Why not? He showed he could run the ball last year. I don't know. I know my boy Sus is a Tank guy, so let's rock some Tank. Refreshing. Oh shit, is my life stuck? Okay, let me see. Oh shit, bro. Okay, no, we good. We good. I thought I lost you guys for a second, but we're chilling. If you aren't in there watching, I appreciate you guys. We might do another stream after this. I'm not too sure. Crazy stuff happening this morning. Crazy stuff. All right. So this is our team right now. We have a 3-3-4-1 build, which is feels pretty weird. I'm seeing that 3-3-3, 3-3-3, 3-3-4-1 build. So I think what we're gonna do is, I'm confident that the Chargers will draft the receiver. But Quentin, maybe if you could get lucky and run on, some touchdowns again. But then also maybe Jaden Higgins. Hold up. Let me think about this. Jaden Higgins is getting a lot of steam. There's reports that he could be a first rounder. Is he a good receiver? Probably not. But I do like to bet on draft capital when the receivers get it. Just because I'm not a NFL evaluator. I'm just behind the screen drafting teams and looking up stuff on Twitter. So do I draft Quentin Johnson, who stacks but is a bad receiver, or do I draft a receiver that's bad that can maybe Jaden goes to Chargers? I don't know. I'm tilting now. I think what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do this. We're gonna play roulette, bro. Whoever. Okay, I get Jaden Higgins. Cool. Fuck you, QJ. I can't believe I'm tilting not taking QJ, man. That's a crazy world we live in. All right, let's check the board out. One thing about having three quarterbacks already, like it does feel good just to not even worry about them. And sometimes, like if you're trying to like wait on a quarterback, you don't know how the room's gonna be, and you'll see teams reach, pretty high to get their guy. So if you're banking on getting like quarterback later to stack, like you could be shit out of luck. So that's one good thing about kind of taking the three quarterbacks that we did. I am going to want to take Cole Kmet. Not this pick. Obviously, I could push him back. And right here, Dobbins, where's he going to go? Where could Dobbins go and he's fantasy relevant? I've seen the Steelers, I've seen the Browns, but like even if let's say you sign with the Browns, Browns could still draft a running back. And you still have Jerome Ford there that's been pretty serviceable. Receivers are so ugly right here, man. It's so bad. Dobbins going to the Toronto Argonauts in the CFL. Hey, do I get points if he's a beast over there? Dude, nah. I was gonna say like, do Dobbins just like and Chargers just like reunite, but like, I don't see it. Yeah, nah. What we're gonna do is this. We're gonna fuck. Never mind. We took Kokomet. It's fine. We'll survive, but that does annoy me. It's my fault. I have to be quicker than that. And you know what's sad about this is that this isn't the first time I've auto Kokomet 20, 30 picks above ADP. Fucking bullshit. All right, pivot. You know what? Fuck this. I'm done. This is a tilting giraffe for your boy. All right, you know what? This is what we have: the new Sam Laporta, Cole Kmet, paired up with Caleb Williams and DJ Moore. Super sexy, and it's cool because you know what? We're getting a little unique right here. Instead of Kyle Pitts, we could obviously have the beautiful Jalen Wright or DJ Giggins or fucking you can name is. At least it's not $100 draft. That if that shit ever happened again, I would flip out and just throw my monitor. All right, so we're up in 5 picks. We have a 3-3-5-2 build going on here. Running back, it's a running back or receiver again for me, guys. Cedric Tillman's, he's one that I just like always skip. Like I look over his name. I don't know. I just don't really feel anything about him. And then Wicks is the one that stands out because I think it's more just like me coping with where Wicks is like he's shown that he could flash and he has a lot of like, good metrics. He just can't catch the ball. But like I'm praying like, hey, like buddy, like if you want to make, get that big contract, you better work on them hands because if Wicks could learn to catch a ball, dude could be, a problem in the NFL. So we'll see. Devin no go, so we're just gonna take Wicks. Fucking Coco man, bro. If I auto him one more time this draft season, I'm gonna get a jersey. Oh, that's wild, bro. That is wild. Anthony Richardson, he keeps falling a little bit, but I think he's kind of bottom out right here. Sam Darnold, like the quarterbacks here are just fucking disgusting. It's so bad, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you could wait and you could load up on RB, receivers, and tight end, I think the sweet spot to get quarterbacks are like, kind of like this round, right? Like Baker all the way to like Dak. You could throw Tua in there. You could throw Trevor. If you're a Peanuts believer, you could throw that in. But I think if you could get three quarterbacks in this range, you're gonna advance some teams. Okay, we're on the clock. We're gonna attack some running backs. Mm. It's always easier to kind of like take the rookies before the draft because you could kind of sell yourself on a story like, hey, this guy, could get drafted here. But we're gonna wait. We're kind of gonna take Tyler Algier. I mean, obviously Bijan's there. Bijan's a stud, but Tyler Algier will get some work, and it's more of just kind of betting on an injury. If Bijan towards ACL week 1, Tyler Algier is RB1 the rest of the year, most likely. I could argue Braden Allen is a better pick just because of the Brees Hall news, but also Jets could take RB, and Braden Allen might not even be the RB2 there. Tyler Algier is locked and loaded as a RB2 with some work. That's wild. Dude, hey, Sus, if you in here, bro, what'd you think of that Spag stream? Dude. Let's go, baby. Fucking chair. S tier crash out. My God. I watched like the first, I think, like 10 minutes of it, 10, 15 minutes. And I don't know. I don't get that, man. I don't understand why something like that would trigger him so much. Unless it's like stuff that he's dealing with, like underlining issues or whatever. But like, I'm shocked by how he handled that. It's great for us, provides entertainment. And I saw our boy Adam in there chatting up, but man, the crash out is real. We'll see if I ever get to a point where I crash out like that in front of a bunch of people. I mean, if I fucking keep autoing, oh, you'll see a crash out. But till then, excuse me. Gonna K the Tyler the Conklin just for a later stack. So I remember. All right, so we have a 3-4-6-2 build. Um, Running backs ugly and receivers is ugly. We're gonna take some shots on some rookies, I think. First, we're gonna go. We'll go Burchard Smith. One thing about, if you're drafting before the NFL draft, obviously there's mocks and there's, we have information that presents itself that leads away what we think is gonna happen. Obviously, we know Cam Ward's probably gonna go 101, but he's guaranteed to go top two. Well, we know Ashton Jeanty is gonna be a first rounder. We know what's his name? A couple of these receivers are gonna be a first rounder. Like, we have an idea of what these receivers, running backs, and then stud defensive players are gonna do. But then when it comes to kind of like all these RBs, we don't know. Like, we have an idea. Damian Martinez could be a day 2 pick, day 3. We have an idea that that Tuin could be a day 2 pick. We have an idea of whatever. But what we don't know is we don't know exactly where they're gonna go. A guy that's projected to go in the 4th or 5th round or 6th round could end up being going in the 3rd round to a good spot. And you were able to get him in like the 190s, 210s, and now he's going to be valued maybe where Jacques Charbonnet, so 100 picks up. So that's why I kind of like the idea of just kind of taking shots on some of these rookie running backs, because rookie running backs, you just never know what a team's going to like about them, what they're going to see. And I think it's important to try to, land the next Bucky Irving. You try to get that value. Well, receivers, I think it's a little tougher, because even if like the receiver, like let's say Jalen Polk, right, last year, he's someone that got way better draft capital than he was projected to. I mean, he was almost a first rounder, right? He was an early second rounder. And then he went to the Patriots, which was kind of a wide open spot. So it's like, hey, Polk, like, you got the nuts kind of from what we projected you were going to get. It didn't matter. Like, it mattered zero to that. So, I mean, you could find value. Like, obviously, there's receivers like Jalen McKillen. He helped you win teams and stuff like that. But I think the later RBs are better lotto tickets to take. All right, so with our next pick, we have a 3-5-6-2 build. What we're gonna do is we're getting nasty now, guys. This is nasty time. They call me Nasty Nick when we're approaching the 200s. We're gonna go a little Mike Williams, our receiver 7. And the story we're telling ourselves is simple. It's that Chargers wait on receiver, they address other needs. Then you have Mike Williams out there, running more routes. He's healthy from the ACL, and he just gets that, the 8 touchdowns that Quentin Johnson scored last year is going to Mike Williams. All in week 17. So we're done quarterback. We're going to get one more tight end with Tyler Conklin and with one of our next picks, if he makes it to us. Running back, I mean, Gibbs is a stud. Hampton's a stud. After that, it's ugly. So we're going to try to crush this next. I think we're going. Are these 7 receivers good enough? I think if we're building this team to win, like we're betting on Luther Burden factoring this year, we're betting on Higgins, just getting a good landing spot with draft capital and producing, and we're betting on these 3 guys they're healthy, they're balling out. While with RBs, it's like Gibbs could stay healthy, be great all year, but running back is more volatile. Um, it's a good point. It's a good question. We get sniped from him. I'm just kind of clicking RBs that I could kind of paint a story. Like Elijah Mitchell, I can't paint a story with him. I just can't. Like, why is Mitchell ADP higher than Hunt? Like, Hunt is someone that has the chemistry. He's like he could handle the workload. Like, he knows the playbook. Like, he knows the team. Like, Kareem Hunt, I think is a better pick than Mitchell easily. Just because Hunt, like, I just don't see a way Hunt would give his role up to Mitchell in any scenario. So we are playing kind of like. So I mean, Gibbs Hampton obviously, is the two RBs that are gonna, lead us to the land, and we're just kind of, hoping that Tyler, Kareem Hunt, Tank, have enough for a role to spike in, and then Brashad Smith, goes to a team that has maybe a open depth chart, or not wishing injury, but that is a game we play, and injuries could be great for us, or it could hurt us. 3-6-7-2 build right now. We just chilling, boys. All right, so next pick, we're gonna take a third tight end. We're gonna go Noah Gray. Noah Gray, let's go. Travis Kelce is almost dust, if he's not dust already. I think we will be doing another draft after this. Yo, what's up, Uncle? How you doing today? Happy Monday. Just gotta update something real quick. Doing another draft. Say my name, say my name. I know you guys didn't come for the vocals, but the vocals are here. Sus Edwards, you kind of cute. Hey yo, hey Timothy Clark lives in Florida. Sus lives in Florida. So I'm just saying, magic could happen at any point. Happy Monday. We're getting close. 17 days. 17 days from the NFL draft. Let's fucking go. I'm excited. Like I said earlier, I'm ready for chaos. I am ready for people to tilt, and I'm just ready to draft more. I don't know what part of Florida, but if you want to disclose that information, you're more than welcome. I want to guess like not Tampa, but maybe like Jacksonville. Saratoga. Refreshing but expensive. It decloses us. All right, so we're up in 5 picks, and then our team is finished 4 picks. So I mean, we're going RB or receiver 100%. I think I feel more comfortable at receiver. I don't know actually. I don't know actually, guys. I'm tilting right now. Do I need more? Should I take an RB or a receiver here? Diddy's mansion in Miami Beach. That's funny. Diddy's mansion. Um, guys, I don't know. RB or receiver. I think what we're gonna do is I want to take a guy that could offer immense upside here. Will Shipley to me is a guy. If Barkley was to get hurt, he could be the number two. So we're just gonna rock with Shipley. We'll rock with Shipley. Solid team. I think so. I mean, Caleb, Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, Gibbs, Hampton, Tank, Tyler, Brashard Smith, Kareem Hunt, Will Shipley, Ladd, DJ, Moore, Chris Olave, Burden, Higgins, Wicks, Mike Williams, Sam Laporta, Cole Kmet, Noah Gray. So what we're gonna do though is we are gonna be hopping into another big board, and if you guys want to hop in, hey, come join. Draft for your boy. No way, did I just fill this right now? Jesus. Who would have known that I would have been the all right. My bad, T Clark. I know you want to get in. Unfortunately, I guess there was only one spot left, and I got hit with it. So we will be doing a separate draft. It's funny because the first draft I did right before this, it was Phil 11. So like I needed 11 people. This one just one more person. But we'll make it work. If you want, you could help. You could kind of be some support to this team. Oh yeah. So we have the 9 spot. Don't do it for me, baby. Yeah, we're gonna rock this one right now. We're gonna draft another banger. Don't know anybody in this draft either. Slim Slug the plug. That's a fire name. In the pit dog. It's fire. Smash neighbors. I'm gonna smash neighbors and I'm gonna smash you right after. I know neighbors was like for some time he was getting pulled up to like the 5, 6, 7. I wonder after Russell Wilson's there, I don't know if he'll fall to 9 actually. His ADP says he will fall to 9, but from what I've seen, I don't know. This is a kind of a crazy start a little bit. I mean, we have CDB before Robinson, which doesn't happen often. Getting Bijan at 1.5, it's nice. We're up in 2 picks. Whoa, Derrick Henry 1.7. So this lobby is a little freaky. Come on, let Puka fall to me. All these receivers are good. I like each one of these receivers. Is it wild that Marseille Brown, who's like been the most like he's been the best receiver the past 2 years between these guys. I mean, obviously these guys are rookies, but I feel like a Marseille Brown might be getting disrespected a little bit. We're gonna go Puka. Puka, who was the number 2 receiver in points per game once he got back from his injury. All right, so a little interesting start. I mean, we have Bijan fall to 5, and then we see Derrick Henry get pulled up to the 1.7. Up in 3 picks. A couple different ways we could go. Let's see. So our next pick will be pick 33. And 33, kind of pencil in maybe an RB in that range. So Brock Bowers goes. I don't have much Drake London. I think Drake London's solid. And he did show some potential with Michael Penis last year. So we'll rock London. It's higher than I thought for his type of receiver. Because you look at Drake London more as like a big body guy, red zone threat. No, like 100 catches last year. It's nice. So if Michael Penis is a real deal, then Drake London is going to smash. So we have a nice little Puka and London to start. I wonder what this Derrick Henry drafter is going to do right here. He lifts weights 7 days a week because he's high T start. He's like, give me guys who are going to get the ball 300 times this year. And this is me right here. The total opposite, double receiver. I was kind of thinking about pulling Lad up to pair with Puka and just, take a Puka Lad. I don't know if that's getting too cute. I mean, I think they're similar in what they could do. Drake London, he's someone that feels like he could just, I don't know, like he caught 100 balls last year. So maybe like 90, 13, and like 10, right? Like I just remember that game. I think it was week 18, so obviously it's different with defenses and if it matters and whatnot. But dude like had like 230 receiving yards and like 2 touchdowns, and like I was like, dude, he's balling out. Like I was like, okay, that's the alpha receiver we like to see. Ray. Fuck, my back is killing me right now. Oh. Sleeper alert. Emeka is visiting Green Bay. I can see that. I think that'd be a good landing spot. Let's fucking go, boys. Who we taking right here? Let's fucking go. So we're up in 2 picks. We have Puka and Drake London. Love that. We could do Mike Evans. We could pair Adams with Puka. Um, Out of these RBs, Chase and Hampton stick out for me. Brees, I'm not touching. James Cook, I just think he overperformed with touchdowns last year, and I don't think he's going to do that 2 years in a row. So Devontae Adams does go. What we're going to do is we're going to go RB, man. We're going to go Chase Brown. Chase Brown is an RB that I think I would usually fade, where it's like, man, like he had a great year, but like Bengals could draft the RB and, blah, blah, but like, I think I'm going to treat Chase Brown the same way I treated Kyron last year, where I was like, dude's just a baller. Like, he balled out. I don't see the team replacing Brown. I think Chase Brown is a good RB, and I think the Bengals love him. I think they want him out there. Bengals can draft the RB. They could get someone, but even if they get a running back in the third round, I mean, we saw what happened with Blake Corum. We saw what happened with Trey Benson. We saw what happened with Tank Bisbee his rookie year. I'm not scared. I think Brown is a good value right here. So we're up in one pick. And, I mean, you see Hampton I have started up. I think, like, I'm going to say this every time I live stream, and I take Hampton. Hampton is this year's, in terms of, like, comparison, like, Genty is Bijan, Hampton is Gibbs. And Genty's a beast. He's great. But Hampton going in the fourth round, I think that's, you just know ball. If you take a Hampton in the fourth, you know ball. Adams, Chase, Cook, Hampton. That's how you would rank it. Yeah, like, you know what? Like, Hampton over Cooks could be getting too cute. I do understand that. Like, I just don't see, like, if you look right here, like, Cook could score a bunch of touchdowns again, but he's not catching passes like he projects to. He's not getting as much carries that he project to. It's all the touchdowns from last year, which is fine. I just think Hampton has more of an upside, which maybe that's wrong, because Cooks obviously hit his upside, scored 250, balled out, but that 16 rushing touchdowns is just so insane to me. But maybe that's what Cooks does. Maybe Cooks is just a guy that has a nose for the end zone. And, I could see him definitely scoring similar, just not scoring 16 rushing touchdowns. I like to start, you go heavy with the two receivers, and then you take two RBs that could, end up being RB1s. This guy right here again, he takes Kyron, so he goes 3 straight RBs, and then he says fuck receiver. I'm not worried about it. We're gonna take George Kittle, tight end 1 of last year. It'll be interesting to see what he does at receiver. I mean, right here we see the typical Joe Burrow stack with Jamar Chase right here. This guy's pissing receiver, JJT, JSN, Rasheed Rice, and he continues it with Chris Godwin. This team kind of, RB heavy, Barkley, Taylor, James Cook. Okay, let's see. So what I'm thinking right now is I would like to go receiver before they start running, but also like Mixon, Chuba feels like such solid picks, and they project well here. Receivers I like: Addison, Waddle, Debo. Like, I don't know how I feel about Debo yet, but I think he could bounce back. I think if he's like, healthy and he's in shape and he's like, you know what, like let me prove some of these. Let me prove everybody wrong. I think he can have a comeback year. Jalen Waddle, man, I'm a sucker for him. I mean, he's so good the first 2 years. Even year three, he was good. Last year, disappointed. That offense, I don't know. Chuba, Addison's a baller too, though. Like, Addison can ball. I think he could still get suspended though, which is a little annoying. But we're just gonna take Chuba. We're gonna take Chuba. We're going kind of a RB heavy, and question marks like Chase Brown. What's his role gonna be next year? Chuba, Rico Dado, could he do what he did? Amaro Hampton, we don't know where he's gonna land. So volatility for sure in this RB room, but I think it could work out very well in our favor. And the next few rounds, I like the receivers more than I do the RBs. You know, yeah, yeah. It's a go receiver. Yeah, like I probably should have went receiver. But we'll see right now because there's a lot of receivers that I do like. But at the same time, now that I look at it, like I maybe like the running like Travion Henderson is a RB that maybe he goes in the first round, and I'm kind of hoping he doesn't fall to me because I just don't want to take him, or I don't want to feel bad about not going receiver there. But like if Debo falls, nice. If not, then I have to. Okay, we're just gonna go Debo. We're gonna go Debo, receiver three, someone that could spike in your lineup, and I. One thing is like I don't usually go like. Is that true? Like I think I don't usually go three RBs in the first 6 rounds, but like the RBs question marks just get pretty bad compared to like the receivers right here. I think. Yeah, Debo's a good pick here. Did you end up doing a big board still, or no? Living through me. I appreciate you, buddy. Hopefully, it's good living with this team. Jerry Judy. If Travis Hunter goes to the Browns, and I mean, is Kirk gonna be a Brown? I'm 50-50 right now. You're liking the start? Hell yeah. I like it too. But yeah, is who's a quarterback for the Browns? Is it Kenny Pickett? Is it a rookie? Or is it Kirk Cousins? Because those are like the three options right now. And if Kenny Pickett is a quarterback, like man, like Jerry Judy, I think has to fall from here. Yeah, Cousins is the betting favorite, I think. Um, I just don't see a way that the Browns go into the season with Kenny Pickett as quarterback, man. So we're up in 5 picks. Quarterback stacks for later. Stafford, Peanuts, can't get Jaden. Tight end, we're good right now. I think receiver's probably the pick coming up. Yeah. I have a feeling Hunter plays receiver. He's just so great at receiver. Yeah, I think I think he's for sure gonna play receiver. The question is how much is he gonna play? Is he gonna play 30% of the snaps, 50% of the snaps, or is he gonna be a full time receiver? Is there a world where he could be a full time receiver and a full time corner? I don't think so, but I'm not gonna put it past him because Travis Hunter is just a different breed of a player. Yeah, no, I saw his reception perception from Matt Harmon and it's beautiful. Like Travis Hunter is an elite tier prospect receiver. He's a like if he didn't play no corner at all, like if he like he's so good. And I'm just wondering because like I want him to go on the job. Okay, selfishly I want him to be a Patriot. Travis Hunter on the Patriots, love that. He's a great player. I think Travis Hunter is a 1.1 in this whole draft. Now the Titans should take a quarterback if they think Cam Ward is a franchise type of quarterback. Respect, for uh Burden. This is what we're going Mecca. Get a little different. But at the same time, um, I want him on the Pats. But if not, I would love to see him with the Giants because I think Travis Hunter and Malik Neighbors would be so fun to watch. If he ends on the Browns, it's I mean it's fine because he's such a good player, but the quarterback there is a little concerning, and I don't know. I just hope he doesn't go to Browns. I do hope he goes to Patriots or the Giants, but if he does, then so be it. And Travis Hunter keeps like this dude. We see the Derrick Henry guy. No, he's not. But Travis Hunter, he's been rising. Like he was, going in the hundreds. Now he's climbing up fast. And for good reason, because if Travis Hunter plays 70% snaps at receiver, he's a great value right now in these drafts. We're 2 picks away, and right now we're looking at Luther, Cup, and Josh Downs. And for me, we're just gonna go Luther. We're gonna take shots on these rookie receivers and hope that they land and get drafted in the first round. I don't mind this at all. Like I think if you could get Emeka and Luther, Emeka and Luther are projected to be the receiver 3 and 4. In the first round, Malik in the second round, like different, generational talents there, but it does feel like these rookie receivers, if they go in the first round, they're being a little undervalued. Yeah, G-Man too. We're up in 7 picks. Okay. All right. Let's check this board out. I mean, right now we have a 3-5. I feel really good about my RBs. I feel good about my receivers. You know, quarterback. I gotta start thinking about quarterback coming up and seeing what I want to do. Managers, are you guys in on managers? Do you think last year was a sign that he was declining, or he just had the tightrope surgery? He was in that car crash. It was just a little off, and he will be Mark Andrews this year. Oh, I mean, if Stephon Diggs wants to make it back to me, which he doesn't, fuck. I was gonna say that's easy. I mean, RB here, man. Fuck all these RBs. Give me Mason, man. Um, this was a weird spot for me right now. Yeah, you love Andrews, bro. Yeah, like pick 100. I feel like it's good value. I mean, we a couple different ways we could go. Hmm. I might just bite the bullet and take RB. You know what? Fuck it. Let's have some fun. Let's take Justin Fields. If Justin Fields is starting all year, he's a good pick here. I mean, he could run for 700, 800 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns. Has Garrett Wilson. They might draft a receiver. And if I'm taking a quarterback and I'm not going to stack them, like I want one that's going to run the ball. Like if I take Purdy, I feel like I need to stack Purdy. Like I just feel like the range of outcomes in like a week 17 slate, like if Purdy goes off, Kittle, one of them go off. But like Justin Fields doesn't need to stack. And then coming up, I think Rashad Bateman's solid. I think he's just one of those receivers that, could spike. He did kind of break out a little bit last year. What my next pick? But what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go Jordan Mason. I don't love taking a player that had an ADP of like 170, but at the same time, like it doesn't matter too much for me. Jordan Mason locked and rolled there. They traded for him. They extended him. Aaron Jones is not a symbol of health, and Mason's a good RB. Now, you could say Travis Etienne is a better pick because he'll be the starter. You could say Zach Charbonnet showcase. Zach did what Mason would do this year. Like I get it, but I don't know. I think Mason is pretty locked into a role, and I think there's a good upside there. Yo, what up, Adam? Bok. How you doing, buddy? So we're up in 13 picks. I kind of want to map this out, what we're going to do. We have a 1-4-5 build, tight end. Obviously, going to be 3 tight ends later. And then I do want to. Drake, May, Love are 2 guys that you could get options for later. Dak, I feel like I think Dak's just a good pick in general. He goes right there. But yeah, I think Dak is just a good pick in general. Michael Penis, obviously stacked with Drake London. Drake London. Yeah, we'll see from there. Have you recovered from being kicked out of Spag Stream? I think I'll do fine. I think I could live without Spags, but that was for me that was the first time I've seen Spags like crashed out. I'm sure you've seen a lot more. What's your take on that? Were you surprised by his actions, or is that just a daily dose of Spags that he delivers to his audience? Okay. Not surprised, but that was a good crash out for sure. Yeah, he did a great job, man. And I see on Twitter too, like a few Twitter people are kind of like rallying together and trying to get him canceled and banned off Underdog or whatnot, which won't happen. But it seems like he rubbed some people the wrong way. Sorry, I keep moving, man. My back is just like it's so stiff right now. Okay. All these teams behind me have two quarterbacks. So if Rashad Bateman falls to me, I might just take him and then hope penis falls. But like, I don't know. This is weird. Yeah. That's what I think. That's what we'll do. We'll take Rashad Bateman. I mean, Rashad Bateman, big play guy. As my receiver 6, I want to get guys that can maybe spike in my lineup. Weird moves from both sides, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, Milton too. Like, to be fair to Spags, like when you get someone that's like just tagging you and complaining and bitching, like that's annoying too. Both handle that not like grown man. I don't know, just unnecessary drama, but great entertainment for the best ball community. So we go Bateman right here, receiver 6. So Michael Penix will be our pick if he's there. And then where's Kyle Pitts at? So Kyle Pitts ADP. What maybe I should have done was maybe take Penix and Pitts. Maybe Pitts falls. We'll see. But right now we're banking on Michael Penix to fall to us. Version GIF. Virgin GIF inserted. Oh man. How the best ball streets been treating you, Adam? You've been crushing these teams, taking a bunch of Bowers and Ladd. Marvin Mims, 24 picks past ADP. Just wanted to note that. Cool. We Cream Hunt, bro. What's going on here? Timeout. Is this guy crashing out? So this guy, okay. So he takes Pacheco 106, and then he takes Hunt at 1. See someone that's not badgeless, like I was like, okay, like is he a newbie, whatnot, like. So this guy take Kareem Hunt as like insurance for Pacheco. Was it a star method pick? Either way, it's terrible for him, but it's great for us. Okay. Not been drafting as much. Got 250 big boards now. I'm just chilling. Oh, nice, man. I think I'm shit. I think I'm like this is probably like my 21st or 22nd big board. I'll probably end. We're a couple weeks from the drafts. I might do around 50, and then after that, gonna pump out more. I don't think I'm gonna max out BBM. I could, but I think I want to do some high stake stuff. I'm gonna do some BBMs, and then I like doing the puppies. The $5 drafts are always fun to me. So we're up in 11 picks. Let's see the board. Let's check on this team that. So this guy right here, G Free 88, Derrick Henry, Jacobs, Kyron, George Kittle, Joe Mixon, Najee Harris. He waits all the way to round 7 to take his first receiver. Shakir, Cooper, Diggs, Ingram, May, and Keenan Allen, man. All these RBs just speak to like a certain type too, like fucking volume, big dudes, run you over. Man. Hey, all right, man. I wish you best of luck with that. Wish you the best of luck with that, man. All right, 4 picks away. Dude. So, I mean, JJ McCarthy could do with Mason, but it's like I don't have no pass options. But then I don't want to stack Stafford, man, with the Puka. Who is I mean, they're ugly back stacks. You got Derek Carr, you got, Russell Wilson. Um Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. Where's tight end at? Do we just no. Can't do that. Maybe we just kind of rock a JJ, quarterback kind of. Or Bryce. No, there's no one there. I mean, Stafford, man, like, do we just say fuck it and take it for the stack? He's just not like, I just don't see much upside with him. We'll go JJ. We'll go JJ. Is JJ McCarthy an athlete? I don't think he is, but does he have some legs? No, it's ugly. Hold up. Maybe we'll do a little Jalen Naylor action, to pair him up. That's our quarterback room. Fields, Phoenix, and Penis, and JJ McCarthy. Next pick, I think we'll go RB. We do a nil. We do a Dobbins for the memes. We do a Jalen Wright, a Giddens, David Goggins. Tight end. I mean, there's tight ends. Like, I'm just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait, guys. All right, we're up with next pick. I think what we'll do is we're gonna take Devin Neal. Yeah, I like that. Can we stop at 5 RBs here? I think we'll go 6. I think this will be a 3-6-6-3 build. No, I'm dumb. This will be a 3-6-7-3. I can't do math right now, guys. I'm sorry. My back is killing me and it's making me delirious. Okay. Geno, Matthew Stafford go. Zach Ertz climbed up a little bit right here. What's this guy? I'm gonna keep tabs on this RB room because, I mean, going 4 RBs and 1 tight end before your 7th receiver is just fun to watch. It's fun to see how you create a team. So it takes a unstacked Geno for now. Okay. What time is it? 11:55. Nice. Okay. 6 picks away. Tight ends. I think Pat Fairmouth is decent value potentially. Bring him up. Let's go receiver. No, we'll say that for the Jalen Naylor right now. And then RBs, Harvey, Inez are guys I like. Receiver, Wicks. The thing with Wicks is such easy for me to click just because I'm like, this is a good receiver. He just can't catch. Bok. Yo, what's up, Boogie? How we doing, baby? Tell Pat he got a stream when you finish. Yeah, let me call Pat right now and be like, don't you dare start this stream till I'm done. Yo, Boogie, did you catch up? Did you watch that Spag stuff this morning? The show. All right, we're up in one pick, and then we're 184. I think what we're gonna do here is we'll go RB. This guy has 3 RBs. I just noticed that. Yeah, we're gonna go RJ RB. A little 3-6-6 build. You know what I'm saying? I did and watches how Adam kept getting Spags all worked up. Dude, I'm surprised Adam's not kicked out of there. I thought he was banned a long time ago. W Adam though. Dude, Tyreek Hill just dropped a tweet putting his fingers up right now. Is Tyreek Hill getting traded? Chargers? Patriots? Who knows? We're up in 3 picks. So 3-6-6, we need 3 tight ends. A receiver, I'm just gonna wait. When did I start Just Hill? When to start this dude? Adam is now invited to all Spag holiday. Amazing collaboration to see Adam and Spags in the flesh. We're gonna go, you know what, fuck it. Let's go Pat Fairmouth. The man, the myth, the mute. I heard it's more rare to be invited to Spags party than the Diddy parties. Okay, baby, let's do this. All right, so dude, this guy's just living life, man. I love that you see a team go 5 RBs, tight end, and just take 3 quarterbacks not stacked. Good for you, man. Adam has been to both. The allegations, are they true, Adam? Is that why you're hiding low right now? After this stream, I'll probably jump on past stream, check it out. I know he said he wants to talk. He's gonna talk about like the Spags thing earlier, so I'm kind of curious to see what he's gonna say. All right, 11 picks away. Allegedly. Okay, baby, let's go. I'm just gonna start starring tight ends that I like. Fuck it. Which is like all of them. I mean, I don't like all these. I just think these guys are like all the fucking same. all the fucking same. Dude, I gotta take a piss so bad right now. I'm just gonna hold it. Gonna tough it out for you guys. Dude, Ollie Gordon's fallen. Yeah, not really. Only 11 picks. And we're gonna take I think a running back here. Yeah, we're gonna go RB. We'll go Ollie or Burchard. We'll go one of these guys. We'll go one of them. All right, we'll just do Ollie Gordon. So we're done at RB now. So what we will do right here, you know what, guys? Let me check this out. Actually, let me check something. Okay, 4 picks away. So we have a Justin Fields, a Michael Penis, and a JJ McCarthy team, which this is a very unique combo for me for quarterback. Actually, triple, if I might say. Chase Brown, Hampton, Chuba, Mason, Neal, Harvey, and Ollie Gordon. Dude, we're just loving the rookies here. Puka, Drake, Debo, Emeka, Luther, Bateman, and a Pat. So definitely heavy on the rookies this draft. But we know ball, and we took all the rookies that are going to go in great landing spots, and we drafted highly. And then I think right here, who's the Jets tight end? It's not Conklin no more. I don't think it's anyone that I'm gonna draft. I just want to know. Stone Smart, Jeremy Rucker. Okay. I mean, we could wait for Naylor, ADP wise. So instead, we'll go. People like Tyler Higbee. I could take a 50-yard touchdown to the house. Who's getting a quarterback improvement? Yeah, we'll take a little chig action right there. Check this out, guys. This is beautiful. So the guy that went, 5 straight RBs and tight end has 4 quarterbacks right now. But he did pair Russell with Wan'Dale Robinson. So you got to stack it. Proud of him. Good job, buddy. G-Free88. Hope to see you in much more lobbies. It would be wild to draft the winner of Big Board on live stream. That would be the most important video I would ever have in my life. Besides maybe the birth of my kids. But I mean, like 250K birth of a kid is like, give and take there. So Naylor, boom, okay. All right. Will Disley, Big Montana. He's still the Chargers? I go where I want bugs, bugs, boogies. That's true, man. Adam, you are a leader, and community parties. If you're at Spag's house, we're at Spag's house, man. I feel like this draft has taken a lot longer than the previous one, or maybe just because I'm um, complaining. All right, just I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna yeah we'll take Naylor, and then whatever tight end falls will fall to us. Because who knows, man? Like maybe someone here loves Naylor, and we just want to secure the stack. Keishawn Booty. Were you in charge of handing out the baby oil? Were you, Adam? So we go Naylor. We're just gonna auto draft one of these tight ends. I'm gonna be hopping off. Um, got some stuff to do. Gonna check out Pat Stream for all the drama. But I appreciate you guys for checking in with your boy day, and then spontaneously we might do a draft within the week. Just depends on my schedule. But I do appreciate all you guys in here that check out the stream. And until next time, what the fuck?